Shut up and sit down.
Hi everyone, it's Catie, and I'm really excited because today is the day that my son and I and some other people are going to Vietnam. So we're leaving for Vietnam today. It's going to be a 2.5-week trip. And what we're doing is we're creating an experience so other nursepreneurs can follow along and watch what we're doing. So one of the key concepts of going over to Vietnam was basically to connect with other nurses, to find out what they're doing, find out their culture, understand nursing in a different context. And, so it's really exciting, but we put this together so that it could be something that we could share with other nurses and hopefully inspire you to do things. Because, as I'm here, I'm in my room and I'm packing, and this is such a big headache trying to think of all the things that I'm going to need in 2.5 weeks. And a lot of it is my video equipment and the right clothes, because we'll be doing photo shoots. And I'm also working at the university, the School of Nursing. I'll be going into the hospital, doing some lectures, interacting with the students, and just really trying to get a different perspective on their culture and how they perceive nursing. And a couple of things that I just wanted to tell you is that this is not something that I had foreseen, right? When I first started NursePreneurs, it wasn't like, I want to do NursePreneurs so that I can have a trip to Vietnam, right? When you start something, it opens up all these new doors. It opens up opportunities, and it gives you the chance to do something different that may not have come up in your life otherwise. I mean, sure, I could always take a trip to Vietnam on my own, but the likelihood of me doing that for the sole purpose of vacation is a lot less than, hey, this opportunity came up in Vietnam, do you want to come? And I saw it as a chance, because I love traveling with my son. My son Matthew is 6, and this is the kind of stuff that I really want him. I want him to see me doing stuff. I want him to see me loving what I do, and I want him to be exposed to other cultures. That's really, really important to me. It's always been something that's been important to me. So having this opportunity, it came up out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it, but now it's turned into this NursePreneurs in Vietnam. So I'm really excited about that, and it's going to be, like I said, a 2.5-week trip, and I'm going to bring you every day to Vietnam with me. So right now I'm just packing, getting ready to go. We have our plane tickets, we have our visas, we have all our accommodations set up, so you're going to travel with me as we go. So every day what will happen is that a new video will come on, and these aren't scripted. Right now, this is my script, okay, A, B, and C. I want to make sure I say these 3 points. This is my script for this video for the next 15 days is going to be. So you're not going to see any fancy video graphics and all that kind of stuff. It's just going to be me and you and the experience, okay? And I'm hiring my niece who's 12, and she's going to be my videographer, so I can't promise great videography, so it's not like I have this professional team coming with me. So, but it will be a real, authentic, genuine experience that you can live vicariously through me, the kids, my sister's coming with us, and the other nurses that will be there. So, yes, opportunity. Opportunities will come to you as you start your business, and you'll never be able to guess what they are. Just be open to them, but they can't happen until you start. So one of the things that most people never get started because XYZ isn't in line, but you just have to start. And even if it's just small steps, maybe it's just setting up a Facebook page, maybe it's just setting up a group, maybe it's just letting the group know that you're there, could be a big step for you, okay? So, but just put yourself out there. It's really, really important, and things will start to happen. And maybe it's slow, but it will start to happen, and it can't happen unless you start. So if you are interested in starting a business, just start somewhere. Even if it's the wrong idea, bad idea, starting and finding out that it's a bad idea is 1,000 times better than never starting at all because you're afraid. So just really take a deep breath. I practice this a lot, my breathing, to overcome fears, because we all have them. All right, number 2 on my very long list here is one of the reasons that we wanted to go to Vietnam and work with the School of Nursing and the nursing students and the other nursepreneurs that are in Vietnam is to connect, right? That is the point of going places and networking and finding out about other people. Because it leads back to number 1, which is opportunities. I have no idea what kind of opportunities exist in Vietnam, but I'm going to find out, and I'm nervous, right? I'm excited, I'm anxious, I'm nervous because it's new, and I don't know these people, right? They invited me to come over, so I'm going over, but the experience itself is going to be completely new to me, and you're going to be there with me. And then the third thing that I just wanted to say is don't chase the money. So, I see a lot of this in my Facebook group where people are like, how can I make money real fast? And we all have money problems. Even people with millions and millions of dollars have money problems, because the problem is it's never enough. You will never have enough money. Even if I gave you $1 million today or $5 million, you would spend up to that level, and then you would need more. And even really famous people who you think have tons of money and have no worries, no money worries, like big stars. I don't want to go around naming people, but really, really big stars who you would think, oh, that person has it all together, are struggling. And you see them putting out more courses and doing more big stage events, right? Because they've spent their money on yachts and helicopters and airplanes and islands and that kind of stuff, and they can't keep up with it, right? And there's not this huge real estate market for islands. You can't just sell a $20 million island. That's probably low. I'm not in the island business, but you can't get rid of those types of assets. They're not very liquid. So, but you have to pay them. And when you have these demands of money on you, you have to constantly produce, because things like cars don't generate money for you, right? You want to invest your money in stocks, or real estate is a good thing. Maybe not tropical islands, but houses on nice islands might be a good idea. But stocks, real estate, marketing, things that will generate more money without you having to do anything, and compound your money. So, but if you're always chasing the money, how can I get an extra $1,000? How can I get an extra $3,000? What kind of job is going to bring in, or what kind of business will bring in money the fastest? First of all, it's a horrible way to live, because again, it'll never be enough. Once you get your $3,000 a month, then you're going to want $10,000 a month. And when you're making $10,000, you want $50,000 a month. And when you're making $50,000, you want $100,000 a month. It will never be enough. And when you really, really appreciate that and understand that fact, then you have to sit back and look at where you are, be happy with what you have, and then start pursuing things that are meaningful and impactful. And if you do this with the right marketing message, the money will come. But the money doesn't mean anything if you're not doing something that's meaningful and impactful in your life. So that's where I am now with the NursePreneurs, because what is really important to me is helping nurses to build their business, right? Because it's not just, give me your money and here's my course and good luck. I spend a lot of time with my students, way more than they've paid for. And I do one-on-ones with them. I'm in the group with them. I give them extensive answers. I share everything that I'm doing that's new. I share with them. But also, it's about pushing them forward, helping them get out of their comfort zone, and pushing the entire profession of nursing forward. Like, that is my vision, right? I think we can amplify our voice and be much more powerful when we are in business. And that's just one way. There's tons of ways that you can do this, but this is my contribution. This is the meaning that I want to bring to the profession of nursing. And what goes along with that is being who you are. So I recently interviewed a woman who said that she does energy, and one of her coaches told her that she needed to tone down the energy stuff because a lot of people wouldn't like that. And I said, no. You need to be true to who you are. You will attract people that resonate with your message, and you will repel people, and that's okay. And I think that's something that we don't understand in nursing, because we always want to be on our best behavior and say the right things and be smarter than everybody else and have the right answer and blah, blah, blah. And guess what? In business, it's not like that. You have to be true and authentic and real to yourself. Say what it is that you want. Know that you're going to repel people, and it's okay. It's okay to repel people that don't like you, but you're also going to attract people that are going to love you. And those are the people that you want to focus on. Those are the people that you want to impact, create meaning. Those people will bring you opportunities. They will connect with you, and they will have the meaning, and then the money will follow. And that's how it works. Okay, so every day, I'm going to do the best, because there's a lot of time change, and we're going to be flying for like over 24 hours. It's crazy. So I'm not sure when the next video will come out in US time, but the next video I will make will be on the plane as we get there. I might look a little haggard, but we will record from the plane on our way to Vietnam, and then when we get to Vietnam on Monday, today's Saturday, when we get to Vietnam on Monday, I will also post video number 3. So follow along with us. I'll be at the School of Nursing on Tuesday for day 4, and we'll be interacting with the nurses and doing stuff with them at that point. Plus, you're going to see all the sites that we get to see, and you'll be on our photo shoot with us, going into the caves, down to the beach. We have this huge, huge lineup, and I'm really excited, and I'm excited to bring you with me. So I will talk to you soon. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can follow along with us and leave us comments. Let us know that you're watching, and that this is something that maybe you can do, and maybe we can inspire you to do this, and maybe we can do it together, because next summer we have Bali planned. So keep an eye on for the next video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you soon.